Today's video will be going over 10 LEGO sets that are retiring at the end of the year that I'm personally not investing in, and I'll tell you guys why. Let's talk about it. So yes, welcome back everyone to another LEGO investing video. In today's video, I want to go over 10 more LEGO sets that I'm personally not investing in. I did one of these back in October and pretty much going over 10 sets at that time that I felt were really not good for investment. As always, these videos are just my pure opinion and my pure speculation. At the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor. Take any information you get out of these videos and to formulate your own opinions. If you guys see something on these sets that I don't, and you guys think, some of these sets might be good investments, go ahead and make that investment. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you guys my thoughts and opinions. And without further ado, guys, I'm breaking this video up into 4 different parts right here. First off, we have some sets that I feel like have just been out for too long. Not necessarily bad sets, but I've got 3 right here. First one being 75255, the buildable Yoda character. So this guy right here came out in 2019, so over 3 years now on the shelf. And I'm not going to say this is a bad set right here, but quite frankly, for investing purposes, I feel like this has just been way too overdone. Every single person in the current market right now that wanted it, got it. And at the end of the day, it's been on sale for 20, 30, 40% off, pretty much almost every month at somewhere, mainly Walmart, 20% off over there, 80 bucks. Basically it's been like that for the past 3 years. For me personally, I feel like, once the set starts getting into the 3, 4 years on the shelf, there's just going to be way too much competition out there for me to even bother with it. And for that $80 to $100 price tag of buying into it, I would much rather put that money elsewhere. Next up in this category, we have set number 42083, the Technic Bugatti Chiron. And basically at this point, again, the same thing. It's been out for about 3 years now. Actually, I think 4 years. 2018 August, I think it came out. And so over 4 years now, it's been on retirement list for the past year or two. There's been a lot of speculation as to when it will retire. And it's on the retirement list for this year. But honestly, given its track record, I would not doubt for a second it might actually get extended a little bit. Again, that's just my speculation, but for what it's worth, again, especially for this price tag, I bought one for myself from Kohl's when they were running a pretty good deal on it. Again, I don't have the most capital in the world, so already spending $250 to $350 on a LEGO set to invest in is not really in my means, but I did buy one for myself. I told myself, hey, look, people are saying this is going to be a good investment. I think it will do pretty good. At that time, that was like 2 years ago, and at this point, I'm probably going to end up just building it. I don't really think it's going to do anything too crazy long term. It's definitely not going to be the orange Porsche, and will probably not even be as good as some of these other bigger Technic sets that are only out for a shorter period of time. So there's that next one, guys, my personal opinion. And then the last one in this category, we have set number 21318, the big Treehouse, the Idea set. And another one, guys, been out for almost 4 years now, and let alone the price tag itself, at $200 before the markup, and now $250. It was at Walmart, for $175 for the entire past 2 months pretty much. And already at that price point, again, everyone in the market right now that wants it did buy it. And all the investors, all the big fish, they were able to go in there, buy 5 to 10 of them with absolutely no problem. They have the space, they have the means, they have the capital. I have a feeling a lot of people are sitting on that set now because, again, it was a highly speculated set that was going to do well, a lot of hype around it, and then come these last month or two, pretty much Walmart and Amazon pricing it down to $175. I feel like, in my personal opinion, pretty much killed that set. So the next category on my list right here, we have the Black Friday Overload sets. So these are 4 sets right here that you guys probably know which sets I'll be talking about. First off, we have the 76942, the Baryonyx Dinosaur Boat Escape. This one, $80 set down to $40. In my opinion, look, I think this set has some legs going long term, mainly for the dinosaur. If it weren't for the dinosaur, most of these Jurassic World dinosaurs do pretty well long term. Honestly, at this current point, for a while there, the Baryonyx was that $40 price point anyway. Of course, it's down a little bit now due to everyone getting it at $40 the entire set, so people are trying to undercut and make their money back quicker. So I feel like the legs of the Baryonyx does have some room there to potentially eventually still be a $40, $50 dinosaur long term, which in turn you're able to sell that set for 80 or 100 bucks. So I feel like that's the one thing it has going for it. But in my opinion, again, everyone was able to buy a whole bunch of them. Again, these sets I'll be talking about here were on Walmart for over a week almost for 50% off. And in my opinion, this one I'll not be touching because again, I think there's just too many people buying it. Next up, same thing right here, 75955 Hogwarts Express. This one has been on my list even 2 months ago. For a while there, I thought this set came out in 2018, but I guess it was only 2020. But it definitely feels like it's been out for 5 years. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Honestly, did you guys not think this could have been, at some points, in the initial 2018 Harry Potter wave? Because that's definitely what I thought. I've seen this set all over for so long. I mean, throughout his shelf life, I've definitely been able to get my fair share of them. Back in the GameStop price match days, I was able to get like 8 of them. I parted those out. I kept like 2 of them. And at this point, quite frankly, I've got the 2 sealed now. And I'm probably going to end up giving one to my dad to build. He's building trains and stuff. He's not the biggest Harry Potter guy, but quite frankly, we'd probably get more enjoyment out of seeing one built than sitting it in a box and letting it maybe eventually gain some price. Again, in my opinion, I think it's just been out for too long and too many sales on it. $64 all over the place, let alone $40 on Black Friday now. And tell me I'm wrong maybe, but look, this might be a long-term one, maybe 5-6 years from now, but I wouldn't even doubt within the next say 4, 5, 6 years from now anyway, they're going to come out with another play scale Hogwarts Express anyway. So it's like this one will never have any room to actually do anything more than maybe $100. But at that point, depending on what you paid for it, was turning your $60 into $100 really that worth it on a big set when there's going to be literally 500 sellers selling it? I don't personally think so. So next up, this is actually a sad one for me to put on this list. This was a fan favorite for a while of mine. 76175 Attack on the Spider Lair, mainly just due to the exclusive minifigures. And again, I think this one has some legs. I think this one has room to maybe eventually get back up to where it maybe should have been. Maybe the $100, $150 range eventually. But another one, $80 down to $40. And yeah, again, aside from the minifigures in there, not a lot of pieces, not a lot of structurally sound stuff in there, in my opinion, aside from just the exclusives, where again, maybe like the Baryonyx, look at it maybe 3-4 years from now, maybe it will have some legs, maybe it'll have a little bit of ROI built in, but at this current point, again, for my preference, just too many people were able to buy it at a cheap price. Then lastly, under the Black Friday category, we have the 75302 Imperial Shuttle. This one was never on my list to begin with. I think the set is hideous to begin with. Not really any good minifigures in there, literally lackluster minifigure selection, undersized vehicle, overpriced set, and honestly at this point it was never on my list, never will be. And after being at Black Friday $40 for over a week, that thing will never be in my hands ever for any reason. I've got the 2015 one built over there, and or the 2014 one, and I will forever be happy I've got that one, since this one is ugly. So moving on, guys, to the next category, we have the sets you could not pay me to invest in. So here's 3 right here that quite frankly they just what's Lego doing? Again, of course they're all Star Wars sets. Right here we got the 75299 Trouble on Tatooine. This set, I can't do it. I'm never going to invest in it. I could not recommend this to anyone. I would feel bad if I told someone to invest in this, because they ruined it. I mean, they put all the minifigures in other sets. That Mando was exclusive at the start of it. They put them in like 4 other sets now. A pretty lackluster build to begin with. No Cobb Vanth in there. If there was a Cobb Vanth in there with this speeder, let alone just the minifigure, I would say, look, maybe the set has some legs. But for how it stands right now, Lego overdid this one. They overproduced it. I feel it's on sale everywhere. It's not selling well. It's $18 on Amazon right now. It's a $30 set, and this set, I just can't do it, man. I will never. I have one right now I got for $18, since I'm like, maybe I got to do it. Just kind of completionist thing. And honestly, at this point, I might even just give it away, since I don't even want to look at it. So next up, we have 75254 ATST Raider. This one actually retired in 2021, so a little bit of a curveball here, but you probably did not even know that, right? Since it's all over the place still. Usually not in person. I've not seen one in person in a while, but Amazon.com still has it for like $38 right now. Walmart had it for $35 like literally like a week ago. And this set was a $50 retail set. Overproduced it. This set is absolutely insane. Another thing, been out for 3 years now. They've probably produced every bit of 1 million of these, and I think every Lego investor on the planet from back in the 2021 scare, including myself, I'm stuck with 6 of these. I am stuck with them. I was an advocate back in the day saying, hey, look, this set might actually get pulled off shelves. The Cara Dune thing, I was an advocate for that. So, I guess if you bought a few back then due to me, I apologize, but I'm stuck there with you, man. I've got, 6 of them myself right now. And yeah, this one retired in 2021. But technically it's still even on the shelves now. Never buy this one. I can't recommend this at all. I mean, literally, this set as it sits really has no legs as an actual build itself, since I feel like the ATST will never be in another form of media ever again. It was kind of a one-off custom thing for one episode. The minifigures, again, nothing there, and it's been out forever, and let alone on 30-40% off sale. So that one's crazy. Next up, we have 75317, the Mandalorian Brickheads. Another one where, according to Brickset, it came out 2020, but I could have swore this came out in 2019. Did it not? Did it not come out in the initial 2019 wave of the Rise of Skywalker sets, and like when Mandalorian was first coming out? Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But nonetheless, another one that it feels like it's been 10 years on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like this set could have came out in 2007, and I would have believed it. So this one here, same thing. $12 everywhere, $13 everywhere. Normally $20. And this one even has more stuff going against it because it's such a cheap set. There's so many people out there, again, including myself. I sadly have a couple of these right now. I built one. I've got like 4, 5, sealed. Actually, we got 5 sealed over there. And yeah, this one is just, I can't recommend it. You know, cheap buying point. Everyone and their mother's got a couple of them. And this set I don't think will ever cross probably the $30 mark, at least by the time I pass away, you know, in 80 years or whatever. So that one I'm not investing in. You could not pay me to buy another one. Again, another one of those sets where at this point I'd rather almost give them away. You know what I mean? I'd honestly just rather give them away. So there's all the actual sets. There's 10 of them right now that I'm just staying clear of. Again, I'm not including like those big stadiums, the Queer Eye set. I mean, come on now. Like, I think you don't need me to tell you guys not to buy those. So those are not on the list. You know, those were on the last, you know, October's list. But these are kind of 10 new sets right here where truly this month I'm not even looking at. Unless they are dirt cheap, unless they are literally like 95% off, I will not be buying any of these for any reason. I don't need any of these. I don't need to build any. I don't want to invest in any. You know, I'd rather just give them away at this point. So yeah, there's everything for this video, guys. A kind of a fun one I wanted to make. One final kind of what I'm not investing in for the end of the year video. And yeah, you guys seem to like these. You know, last time sparked a lot of discussion. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. As always, if I missed anything in this video, like if I missed anything on these sets that you guys think is a positive, definitely comment it down below. I'd love to read them, honestly, because I don't see any, you know, silver linings on any of these sets personally. But again, there's going to be thousands of people that watch this, and I'd love to read your comments. So yeah, for everyone that's watching this current day, I will be doing a live stream later. It is my birthday today. I'm turning 22, Monday, December 5th. And yeah, I'm doing about an hour-long live stream. Probably just going to chat and chill and probably build this with you guys. So definitely stay tuned for that a little bit later. My first stream in about 3 months. And I will definitely do it. I will do it for like an hour, so I'm not too sure on the time yet, since I've got some family, I've got some friends, you know, I'm doing stuff with later. But I will do a 1-hour stream. But that's all for this video, guys. Please really comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for you guys later. Bye, guys, and stay safe.